Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the month of March 2016. Looks like a really good month, actually. And, you know, for pretty much all the water signs this month, it has been looking really, really solid. You start with the Five of Diamonds. Five of Diamonds is all about launching new ideas, starting new ideas, even like doing things like moving, starting new relationships. Pretty much anything that you've been thinking about starting, now is the time to go ahead and start it and actually get it going. This is kind of like the card of doing it, of getting it going, of beginning things. And it's also a good time to do it. This card says that you'll be successful at doing those things. So any new projects you want to launch, any new business ideas, if you want to ask for a promotion, anything like that, now is the time to do it. This is a birth card. It's all about birthing new ideas, not like as in birthing a baby, but, birthing new ideas into existence. But it's also a card of newness as well, and fresh energy and new beginnings and things like that. So a lot of you could be moving and really looking at doing those things, like, moving. It just keeps popping up into my head. So a lot of you could be thinking about that. Next, you have the Three of Hearts. Just a good card of happiness. This card is a card of emotional happiness. Feeling really good this month. Taurus also had this card, so definitely like a water sign. Definitely an earth sign type of card this month. Definitely something that's been going on. It's a card of wholeness as well. Actually, even though it's an odd numbered card, and the thing with odd numbered cards is they want to be even numbers, but the Three of Hearts is like mind, body, spirit. It's that whole connection. So while it's an odd numbered card, it's like the only solid, stable odd numbered card in the deck that brings like that sort of feeling of being really whole this month and really understanding things. I think you're really going to have a good understanding of what's going on in general this month. Next, you have the Seven of Hearts. This has come up for you several times in the past. It's a card of feeling a lack of love. So if any of you Virgos are feeling this like lack of love this month, definitely open up your communications and start communicating with people. This is a card where, like, if you want a relationship and you don't have one, you need to get out there and meet people. That's what this card wants you to do. The solution, again, to this card is to communicate. So if you're not communicating, then you're not solving anything with this card. It's all about opening those things up. Speaking of water signs, too, I've felt this for a long time for Virgo, that I think, like, a water sign type relationship might be coming in for a lot of you. Virgo would be good for a water sign. A water sign would be good for a Virgo. It's kind of like opposites, but opposites do attract, and I think it would even out a lot of you Virgos out there. So that's a potential. Plus, with all these hearts cards, again, hearts cards represent water signs. So a lot of you could be seeing a water sign coming into your life, although I think you have to be the one to make it happen, to be quite honest, this month. But Seven of Hearts is a successful card as well. It does lend itself to success. So a lot of you could be successful, but you might need to watch your health, which has been coming up a lot for Virgo as well. So definitely keep an eye on your health as well. Next, you have the Four of Spades. Four of Spades is, on one hand, about not creating arguments in the home, so definitely don't argue at all this month in the home. Try to avoid arguments at all costs. Weird things can happen under the Four of Spades when we argue under it, so definitely don't. But it's also a card of understanding, and truly understanding what's going on in your life and building structure under things, which Virgo is, let's face it, really good at building structure. So, it's all about kind of building your life and being the architect of your own life, and figuring out what's going on in any area that you feel is weak in your life, even if you feel like your relationships are weak or whatever. This month is the month to work on it with this card. And finally, you have the Fool card coming up in reverse. So I feel like that there is an area of possible weakness in your life, especially if you're thinking about moving. Like, if you're thinking about moving, definitely look at the structure of that move and make sure everything is solid. It doesn't say anything bad is going to happen. It just says that maybe there are some things that you need to look at, that you need to make sure of when the Fool is in reverse. I mean, when the Fool's upright, it's a good time to, like, get going, move forward and everything. And you do have that Five of Diamonds, which is a good time to move forward and everything. But when it's in reverse, sometimes we can just not be looking at all the details or we can be moving forward a little bit too prematurely, or making some bad decisions. So definitely look at everything, build that structure with this Four of Spades really before you make any movements, which I think it's a good time to move, but I think it's also a good time to move while being informed and while looking at everything, looking at contracts and things like that. So definitely pay attention to all structure this month, but it looks like a good month. So thank you for watching and enjoy it.